Hello Fanatics, welcome or welcome back to Diamond Painting Fanatics. I am Cindy and welcome to episode 1 of my whip and whine. I'm not going to whine so much. I will moan along the way, but I don't even know where to begin. Let's begin with everything here. I am working on Pink Blossom, picture on screen, from Diamond Art Studio. It is licensed artwork from Esther Anna, and I am loving working on it, loving it. I'm using my Craftmate lockables as my storage containers. I hated these. They were horrible. When I was doing it before, they kept getting stuck in there. Yeah, Diamond Painting Gamer did a video on them. She said, Cindy, give it another go. And I think this is the 3rd time now. I love them. I think they're awesome. One of my go-tos now. Tray I'm using, I have made myself. How cute. Everything is pink. Painting's pink, tray is pink, and then I have my gorgeous flowered pen. This is awesome. I love it. And again, goes with the painting. I like to try and match them. I have tons of pens and I try to match them up. Please do grab whatever you are working on. Come join me. Grab a drink. We might be here a while. I've got a lot to say. So, yeah. Let's begin. What are you working on? Let me know in the comments. And how are you? I hope you are all well. I just want to give a big shout out to Florida and related states with the hurricane that's whizzing through there as we speak. I hope you've battened down your hatches and are surviving. I hope you're all okay. That is the main thing. I did reach out to Kay from Diamond Painting Events. She's fine. I did make an effort to check in with her because I know she's in that area. So yeah, I've had a chat with her and all is good. So I'm glad. So please do check in with any friends or family that you have in the related states, and let's hope they get through okay. I am currently on 1,377 subscribers. I am 23 away from 1,400. And it blows my mind. When I began my channel in, I think it was April 2020, I got my sons to subscribe. I got my friends to subscribe. I never thought I would get more than 20. Do you know what I mean? You check in with your friends, and then the idea behind my channel was to map my depression journey. You may or may not know, if you are new, I have suffered extreme abuse, and that's all I'm going to say on that. I do have videos where I openly talk about it, but extreme, I'm talking 25 years of abuse and trauma and everything else. And my idea for my channel was to map where I was in my journey, like a diary kind of. But as more and more subscribers started joining and they liked the unboxings or seeing what I'm working on and all of the above, the channel took a different route. Thank you. Thank you, because although I'm not mapping my depression journey, you're helping me through my depression journey. Believe it or not. I absolutely love having my channel. I personally, in my personal life, love true crime, and I started talking about that on my channel, and then new subscribers will come along and go through that whole playlist, and when they get to the end, on the end one, you will see it throughout the playlist. Someone, Carol Ann, said, are you doing any more, because I've caught up. So I picked it up again, and then Atlanta said, hey, you need to do some more because I've caught up along the way. So that is continuous, and I am on the road of doing more of those. On my channel, I talk a lot about my personal life, i.e. struggles with my landlord. That's what I'm going through right now. Yeah, he is a horrible man, and I've mapped that sort of journey in my whipping chats. And I can be in other people's lives, or people will message me or email me, checking in with me. How's it going? How's it going with your landlord? I can be on other people's channels. That shows the level of support there is out there for little old me here at Diamond Painting Fanatics. I truly appreciate that. Now, I'm going to get some drills and I'm going to play some. So, what do we want? It's all a bit confetti here, so it doesn't really matter. Here comes the whiny bit, okay? I log on to YouTube because I've got so many issues going on in my personal life right now. YouTube is my escape route, and I have created a Facebook group for YouTube creators, and I called it a lounge, YouTube Creator Lounge. I will link it down below if you are a content creator and you would like to join. And it was a place where we could all share our channels, all subscribe to each other, and all support each other. You watch their videos, go through their playlists, sharing the love, paying it forwards, as Nix would say. I'm going to get into Nix in a bit. And it was also a place where we can offload, because YouTube content creators know the work that goes into making YouTube content, and it's not easy. You can get swallowed up in the life of YouTube, be it I don't know, things like losing subscribers or negative remarks. You can get swallowed up in that. I have been very, very lucky. I have not had any negativity on my channel. I won't stand for it, but I've never had to deal with negativity, thankfully, because you're all so wonderful and also very supportive and kind to not only me but others as well. A massive thank you for that. And yeah, that's what the intent was behind the YouTube lounge. It's very easy to get into a mindset, and I've dealt with it. I'm not beating about the bush here. People with large number of subscribers, I don't know how to phrase these, people with a large following are very protective. They're my subscribers, no one new is coming in. You'll get doors slammed in your face if you reach out to others. No, I'm not saying all of them, not all of them, but most. I'm not that way. I'm very much, there's enough for everyone. There will be people starting up YouTube channels today on diamond painting, and there's enough for everyone. Just because they subscribe to me and then I mention a channel that started up who I have chatted with and want to help out, they're not going to unsubscribe to me and only subscribe to them. There's enough for everyone. And anyone who does a diamond painting or craft channel has their own way of doing it. Everyone is different. And that is the beauty of YouTube. I learn things from other people and others may learn from me. I'm not like the roller. It's just something I always did, and you guys were all like, what? I never thought to reverse the canvas and roll it. It's something I learned. I didn't think to do a video on it because it's just something I did, and then whoom, it went everywhere. Yeah, there's enough for everyone. You don't have to be closed off from anyone else. There are cliques, as in life. You know, in high school you have cliques. You have the clever girls, the funny girls, the not so bright girls, the makeup girls. It's the same on YouTube, sadly, but I am me. I am all-inclusive. I am happy to spread the word about events going on that are not my own. I am happy about welcoming in new content creators, new subscribers, and opening my world up to you guys. And that's what I'm about. Not everybody is. So there we go. That is that. I can only be me. I'm not going to be anyone else. And having depression, anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder as a diagnosis, not everyone's diagnosed, but I actually have been to the doctor and they have said, yeah, I went to the doctors a while back and I was sat in the waiting room like you do, and I was lost in my own little world, and I walked into the doctor's office, room, whatever you want to call it. The table was here and he sat here and my chair was at the end of the table, and we're close enough, you know, we're not distant, but there is a gap. He said to me, how you doing? I kid you not, the floodgates opened and I just sobbed. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you what was going through my head. I just sobbed. And he just looked at me and went, yeah, I'm gonna up your dose of antidepressants. I'm just gonna up that. And then he gave me 5 minutes to compose myself, and then I walked out of the doctor's office and came home and said to my mum, I don't know what happened, but I just cried. He only asked, how you doing? Or, you know, how are you? And I just broke down and sobbed. And Mum said it's because someone asked you, how are you? How are you? Along with everything that was going on. I have done therapy, and it was all in that period, and yeah, it's hard. It is hard. Having gone through any form of abuse, let alone 25 years of extreme abuse, is difficult for anyone to deal with, and that is why I have opened up my life and opened up a YouTube channel, because a lot of people can relate to that. And if I can help just one person through talking about my journey, I'm good. I'm good with that. There's no shame in asking for help. There's no, I mean, there was in the beginning of my journey. I couldn't do it, but I did get to a point where I asked for help, be it therapy, be it medication. There's no shame in that at all. And please, I urge you, if you are in an abusive relationship in any form, please speak out, please seek help. However you go about doing that, please do it. It will change your life. Once you are out of the abuse, that's when the hard work starts. Yeah, you have to find who you are as a person. Mine began when I was 11 years old, and I never formed a personality that I could go back to. I remember my therapist said, I'm paraphrasing here, but she said, you have to go back to who you were before the abuse happened. And I said, I can't run around in a 40-year-old body, 40 plus, but a 40-year-old body as an 11-year-old. That just would not work in society. And she laughed. She got my humour. But basically she was saying, go back to your roots and take the positive of who you were and translate that forward. I am fully aware I overcompensate, I'm over generous, and that is my nature due to what I've been through. And I'm very much a pay it forward person. If you are kind to everyone, karma will be good to you. It might not come through the people that you help. They might just take your help and run with it, and you can sit here and go, well, I helped that person and they just took it and grew on their own and ditched. They could do that, but you can't take that personally, if you get what I mean. You have to sit back and go, well, that's on you. I helped you. I got no thanks for that. I got no rewards for that. However that's perceived, that's on them. They can't take away your sparkle. You have to keep still being nice to everyone. I'm not saying it's easy, because I've been there numerous times, but you learn. You do learn. So, next colour is, should we do the circles? Yeah, you do learn. don't let anyone change who you are. I'm a person that can take crap for a very long time, or become unhappy in a friendship or relationship where I am giving and giving and giving and giving, and then one day I explode and I'm bringing up things from 10 years ago, and they're like, whoa, well, where did that come from? Yeah, I remember it. I remember feeling hurt at that time, but felt I couldn't voice it. So now that I'm voicing it, you're getting it all in one go. That's not good. That's not good. But I can't change who I am, you know. But here we are in 2022, heading into 2023, and change is a coming. It is a coming. I'm not someone who believes in her own hype. It's very flattering. I was awake. As you know, my sleep schedule is all over the place. I can go 24 hours with no sleep, and then I can crash for a couple of hours, and then I'm up again. It's all over the place. And I was awake and I went into a live, and I'm sat in the comments like everybody else, and I recognised Atlanta's name from the comments on my true crime mainly, but on my channel. And I was like, oh hey Atlanta, and she was one of the mods on the chat comments on the live. And the live was hosted by Nyx Dark Sky. She is one very lovely woman, and she has surrounded herself with very lovely people. And yeah, so I was chatting to Atlanta, and she was like, come join in the live. And I'm like, what? Like, I was so unprepared and blown away. So I got myself ready and set myself up and jumped on Nyx's live. And Atlanta and Sandra, who I've become very good friends with, you would think that, I don't know, a major celebrity just walked in the door. The way that Atlanta and Sandra were gushing, it was a tad overwhelming, to say the least. And they're like, oh, I'm so fangirling right now, and I'm looking around because there's several people on the live, you know, there's quite a few of us, and I thought, oh, who are we fangirling over? And then I went, me too, I love Cindy's channel. And I'm like, what? Okay. Very flattered, very, very flattered. And Nyx, of course, was like, what on earth are you girls talking about? And it was it was lovely, absolutely lovely, completely unexpected, and I was blown away. But I'm like, what, how and why? It's just me. And then I got to know Nyx throughout the week, and she sent me an invite to join her live the following Saturday. My son was playing on his Xbox, and it's crazy hours in the morning for us in the UK. Crazy hours in the morning. So I picked up my diamond painting. I was working on this one. Picked up my diamond painting and brought everything upstairs. Then I forgot my tray, then I forgot my pen, then I forgot my light pad. You know how it is when you move. You think, all right, I'm all ready. Oh, I need my light pad. Go get your light pad, and so on. My son was in playing on the Xbox, and I didn't you will know if you're a fanatic and have been for a long time, I record on my own unless the children are involved in said lives or whatever. I generally do the recordings on my own, and I didn't want him judging me, I guess, in a weird way, because he's not into it. Like, Carl, I've just hit 1,000 subscribers, and he's like, great. You know, he's not fussed. So, yeah, I jumped on this live, and Nix has obviously checked out my channel at this point in the week and gone, wow, you're amazing. Like, you have such a large following, and, you know, chatting to me about my channel and what I do on my channel and my true crimes, and I've never been felt so welcomed on someone else's channel. And Nix is very much has my philosophy in life: be kind to everyone, help others where you can. And again, she has probably had her fingers burnt, but she never talks about the negative side. And that's what I come on YouTube for. Not necessarily, that sounded wrong. How can I rephrase this? I come on YouTube to escape my reality. I'm going through a crappy time right now, as you all know, and I share that with you. But I go on to other people's channels to escape the reality. And all of a sudden, it seems that heading towards the end of 2022, we have a whole lot of drama going on. We have people fighting or bringing down companies. We have people bringing down other people. And that's not okay. I don't log on to YouTube to help support other channels or to watch a video or a live to hear everybody slating everybody. And I went on to a live, a random one, and I actually felt a little insulted. I came out, like, at the end of their sentences, where they were welcoming me into their live, and I felt a little insulted. So I just walked out, and I'm not going to make a video on it. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to get into the drama, because that's how I felt, and I left. End of. And you don't log on to YouTube to get drawn into drama or made to feel like you have to pick sides, and then they sit there and go, well, it's none of your business, stay out of it. Well, stop talking about it then. Do you know what I mean? I don't log on to YouTube for that. I like my channel to be uplifting, to bring... I'm a person going through a crappy situation in my personal life right now. I'm doing my best to resolve that and everything else. And I want you to get to know me as a content creator, but it is what it is. It will get solved one way or another. It's very different me offloading my personal issues to bringing other people down. Apart from the landlord, he kind of deserves it. But do you get what I'm trying to say? I did call it WIP and Whine for a reason. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not into it. I'm not for it. There's enough love and enough people and enough content to make your channel happy. If you choose to get drawn into drama, if you choose that way forwards, it's not for me. I guess that's what I'm saying. Be kind. It costs nothing to just be kind. And I totally relate to Nyx, and she's very much has my philosophy of paying it forwards, being kind. She is so generous, and yeah, I just see myself in her, I think. She's very, very kind and very lovely, and she's awesome. As are all of her mods, and all the people she surrounds herself with are just the loveliest of people, and that's a choice, isn't it? You can come on YouTube and moan and bring that negativity in, or you can push the negativity out with kindness and love, and that's what Nyx does, and I like to hope that that's what I do. I send friend mail, I send love out there, I support channels, I try to help other content creators get their names out there. I'm all inclusive, and yeah, that's a choice, and that's my choice. I will help anyone for as long as I can, and if that gets repaid by them people, awesome. If it doesn't, awesome. Karma knows. Karma knows, and that's the only thing I have to worry about. And yeah, it will get repaid one way or the other. I'll tell you a little backstory, and this is a prime example, okay? I mean, yeah, make your own minds up. I used to be a event planner, and I would hire halls and fill the tables. Say, for argument's sake, I have 50 tables, and I would put mediums on them tables, I would put craft stalls on them tables, I would put massage people out, and then people, general public, Joe Public, would walk in and choose who they want to read in with, have a massage, buy some stuff, and have a good day. You know, we had a canteen as well. That's what we did. Me and my kids, that's what we did. And I would say I wasn't the best at it, but I wasn't bad at it either. And then one person from my events who had tables and whatnot, who I was very kind to, who was nice to my face and all of that, went off and created her own event company. Good luck to you. That's what I said. Then a guy, I don't want to say names here because, you know, there was someone who worked both events. And he came up to me and he said, oh, this one who went off, let's call her Emma, because that's not her name. Emma told Joe stuff about me, and Joe came up to me and told me. My feelings were really, really hurt. Then I kind of offloaded to Joe how I felt personally. I didn't say a bad word about her, I just felt upset. And he said, well, that's what friends are for. Little did I know that Joe was going to Emma and telling her things as well. And that's how I learnt not everyone there is your friend. And Emma was then booking the venues that I had booked a week before me. And we need another name. Donna, not her real name at all, Donna came to me and said, hey, do you know Emma's booking this venue a week before you're due there? That's not cool. And I went, this is divine intervention, I promise you. I went to say very rude things. Like, what the hell is she playing at? But I didn't. What came out of my mouth was, I'm cancelling that one. I'm cancelling it. She can have it. I will cancel all my events at this venue. She can have that. I wish her the best. That's not what I want. Even I stood back and thought, why did you say that? That was divine intervention. That was my angels stepping in and cutting the drama. A couple of months later, drama's going on. I'm listening, I'm watching, and I can hear it all. And I'm just going, I wish her well. I wish her well. A conversation with my mum was very different. I would voice my real thoughts, but I kept putting out there in the universe, I wish her well, I wish her well. I would not get drawn into the drama of anything. And all of a sudden, Emma stopped doing events because people were not going back to have a table at hers because of the drama that she's causing and the bad mouthing. And there was a few of them, it wasn't just Emma. So, karma. She couldn't get the people to fill the tables. She couldn't get people coming in anymore because it's all drama. Whereas mine were flourishing because I was positive, I was doing it for the right reasons, and all of that. And then I don't know how long, but then the coronavirus hit and we couldn't physically do them anymore. But she ceased trading as her events long before I did, and as she stopped doing them, I got massive venues to fill. That's karma. That is exactly how karma works. So I didn't do anything to Emma. I never bad-mouthed Emma. I didn't do anything to her. Karma took it and ran with it because her intent was very different to my intent, and I flourished, she floundered. I believe that with Joe Public. I believe that with YouTubers who take help and guidance, my energy, my time, my conversations, and run with it. And then ditch me the minute they are successful or popular or got what they wanted. Karma. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop helping people or help others flourish. Karma will do it. So just be kind and give credit where credit is due, I would say. You know? But there you go. I really have turned this into a whiny session. It's not, I'm not whining. I am merely sharing experiences with you. And a key piece of advice. I see a lot of YouTubers, especially new channels, shall we say, they're all about the numbers. They're all about, oh, if I can get to 300 subscribers, if I can get to 350, and you have to do YouTube because you love doing content, because you love interacting with your circle, your community that you have built on your own channel. If you're sitting there worrying about numbers or trying to get to monetization, which is how can we say, sparse, it's not a payday as everyone imagines it to be. I'm not complaining, but it doesn't pay the bills. You have to be like I don't know, thousands and thousands before I think it even hits like a payday. So you have to do your content because you love your community, you love being here, and yeah, that's the secret, I think. If you're constantly worrying about numbers or trying to get to monetization, you're constantly going to be feeling let down and upset, and that's not cool. And you have to be genuine, and that's my top tip. You have to do YouTube because you love being here, not because it's going to be a payday, because you'll be highly disappointed when you do hit monetization. Not that I'm complaining, but it's not a payday. Unless you're within thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. I'm just putting it out there, guys. But yeah, and I love my channel. I love my friends, new and old. I have a couple of YouTubers who have become friends who have a YouTube channel, if that makes sense. And it's amazing. I have somewhere where I can chat, be myself, offload, and not necessarily be judged for it. I do think they think, what the hell are you moaning about, Cindy? Do you know what I mean? I just want to give Nick's Dark Sky, Atlanta and Sandra some love, because they have opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, unknowingly. They have made me realise all of the hard work that I have put in to my channel, all of the love that I have given out, all of the support I have given everybody, you know, that I have, in Nix's word, a large following. And she made me sit back and go, do you know what? I do. I really do. I have built up an amazing community through my Facebook group. I love my Instagram, and again, I'm at nearly 700 followers on Instagram, and I'm just like, what is happening in Cindy's world right now? It's blossoming, and it's because of you, all of you. I'm incredibly thankful, incredibly thankful. Now, I have taken steps. This is before I chatted with Nix, but I have grown organically, and you know, I'm very shy about pushing my channel or my business or anything like that forwards. I'm not the most confident. I'm not I don't want to say bragger, you know, but I just go about my business, and I'm incredibly gracious and thankful to all of you who support me on my YouTube journey, my Dainty Diamond Art journey, my journey through life. You know that I'm going through it right now. And I have now put a membership on my... This is another good thing when it's confetti and you've got low drills, you can just pick them out of there. It's big enough to do it, so that's another good thing about these pots. My channel is growing and I am now offering a membership, and with that membership you get quite a few perks. It's only a couple of days old as of recording this video. I announced the membership on my channel. It is $8.99 a month in England. In America, I think it's $9 and a couple of cents. I can't remember. But yeah, within that membership, you get early access to upcoming videos, member-only videos on my YouTube playlists. Only members can see them. Member-only true crime, and I talk about some really horrific, graphic true crime, which is, shall we say, not YouTube friendly but member friendly. What else do we get? We get friend mail, birthday, Christmas mail, cards. I send stuff, and yeah, I also, exclusive, I don't have it right now to hand to show you guys, but I do have something coming. Merch of sorts for my diamond painting Fanatics. They will be done in giveaways, they will be done on events in my prize pots, and you can also purchase them. So yeah, you'll have to look out for the video upcoming on that. But yeah, it's kind of merch because it is linked to my Diamond Painting Fanatics YouTube channel. So yeah, like I said, changes are coming. I'm feeling so much more positive, so much more happier, and I have I don't know. I like to think I surround myself with the right people, and I am here to help other people the best I can, you know, by doing spreading the word and doing all of that lovely stuff, tagging channels that I talk about in my videos, so that if you want to check them out for yourself, you're free to do so. If you like their content, you can subscribe. If it's not for you, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And yeah, same goes with my channel. It's not for everyone. When I was with Nix on Saturday night, and it's so funny, she openly admitted she didn't know who I was, and has made me very, very welcome. And she's like, my girls were fangirling over you, I didn't get it. And then she obviously done our homework in the week, and forgot where I was going. Oh, every time, there's two Cindys. There's Loving Sparkles, and then there's me. So when they said Cindy, I was like, yeah. And they were like, not you, the other one. And then they were going, Cindy, and I went, me? Like, confused as to when they were talking to me or Loving Sparkles. And yeah, that was so funny. And Nyx went the easiest route and kept saying, Diamond Painting Fanatics. I kid you not, I giggled every time. And she said, can you change your name? For one person who can't say Fanatics. No, Nyx, I can't, sorry. But you can keep calling me Fantastic, I don't mind. It's so awesome. Good sense of humour is always required. I'm sorry, the bin men came along. I didn't think you'd appreciate that in the background. And then now the seagulls have decided to join in because, you know, we've missed them. Not. I completed this section, finished this section, now I'm in this section. And once I'm here, I believe I'm halfway. So that'll be awesome. If you are aware, I am hosting Up to Snow Good. It is a Christmas and winter themed diamond paint along, and yeah, you're all welcome. Wherever you are in the world, it's free to enter. And news flash, we have some amazing prizes up for grabs. I kid you not, I'm not getting into it here. I'm going to do a separate video where you can see my excitement, and yeah. So, Up to Snow Good. What I'm going to do for that is to keep tabs of everyone who is in, because I have my Fanatics group, which is heading towards 2000s. It's awesome. The love and the support from my Facebook group. It's all one name. It's all the same name, Diamond Painting Fanatics. Yeah, I do have a Facebook group, but what I'm going to do for entries only into the Snow Good event, if you want to take part, I will put a link in the description. I'm going to open up a Facebook group, and you can just post in there, share your progress and everything else, and you'll be entered. And then I can keep tabs of who's in, who's not. All of my Fanatics join in, and yeah, the group gets a bit overrun, and I think people who don't join in get a bit fed up with it. But it's purely for me to keep tabs on who's in, because we have some amazing prizes up for grabs. So if you want to join that Facebook group, you're more than welcome. Bring your friends, introduce them to Up to Snow Good here on my channel, and yeah, I will share videos and everything in there, and we'll just be all together and chat. Before I go, I just want to say a big shout out to Sharon Martin, Crafting with K here on YouTube, and Diamond Painting Gamer here on YouTube. They are members of my Fanatic family membership, and I will give them shout outs in videos, and as the membership grows, everyone will get a shout out. Massive thank you to you for your love and support on my Diamond Painting Fanatics journey. I appreciate you all. I will see you very, very soon for an upcoming video and my Snow Good event. Hopefully you'll join in, bring your friends, let everybody know. Thank you so very much. Love, hugs and sparkles to you all.